Surat 9th Guru, the mind's desire remain in the mind unfulfilled. The man neither meditates on the God nor performs service at shrine, and death seizes him by tuft. The wife, friends, sons, carriages, property, entire wealth, the whole world, and all other things know that they are all false, and Lord's meditation alone is true. After wandering about in many ages and grown weary, the man has attained human body. Nanak says, this is the occasion to meet the Lord. Why don't thou contemplate on the Lord, O man? Surat 9th Guru, O self, what evil thinking hast thou grasped? Thou art engrossed in the pleasure of other men's women and slander, and thou dost not worship the pervading God. Thou knowest not the way to emancipation, but runnest about to amass wealth. At last nothing shall keep company with thee. In vain hast thou entangled thyself. Thou neither meditatest on God, nor servest the Guru, the Lord's slave, nor illumination arisest in thee. The immaculate Lord is within thy mind, but thou searchest him in the wilderness. Thou hast got exhausted of wandering in many births, but still hast not acquired the wisdom of poise. Now, having obtained this human body, meditate on God. Nanak reveals and gives this advice. Surat 9th Guru, O self, think thou of seeking the Lord's shelter, and shrine his praise in thy heart by meditating on whom the courtesan was saved. Meditate thou on him by whose meditation Dhru became immortal and obtained the state of fearlessness. The Lord, wonderful remover of suffering, why hast thou forgotten him? As soon as the elephant took the protection of the ocean of mercy, he escaped from the crocodile. How far can I describe the praise of the name? Whosoever utter the Lord's name, his bonds are cut. A Jamal, a known sinner in the world, was redeemed in an instant. Nanak says, contemplate thou the jewel which grants all wishes, and thou shalt go across. Surat 9th Guru, what efforts should the mortal make by which he may obtain the Lord's devotional service and his fear of death may be dispelled? What kind of deeds, what sort of learning, and what acts of pity should be practiced? What is that great name, contemplating which the mortal crosses the dreadful ocean? In the dark age, there is only the name, the treasure of mercy, by uttering which the man obtains salvation. No other act of pity equals that, says the Vedas. He who is called the Lord of universe is above weal and woe, and he is ever detached. Nanak says, he ever abides within thy inner self like the image in the mirror. Surat 9th Guru, O mother, by what device can I see the Lord? In the darkness of the intense worldly attachments and spiritual ignorance, my mind remains entangled. The whole life I have lost, deluded by doubt, and have not attained poised wisdom. Night and day I remain under the influence of sins and do not abandon my meanness. I have never joined the holy company, nor have I sung Lord's praise. Slave Nanak says, there is no virtue in me. Keep me, Lord, under thy protection. Surat 9th Guru, mother mine, my mind is not under my control. Night and day it runs after sins. In what way should I restrain it? Hearing the teachings of Vedas, Puranas, and Simritis, one does not enshrine them in the heart even for an instant. Being engrossed in others' wealth and others' women, he passes his life in vain. He has gone mad with the wine of mammon and does not know even a bit of divine knowledge. Within his mind abides the mammon-free Lord, but he does not know his secret. The moment I came to the holy company, all my evil intent vanished. Then Nanak contemplated the divine, fulfiller of all desires, and the death courier's noose was snapped. Surat 9th Guru, O man, grasp firmly this truth in thy mind. This world is like a dream. In its destruction there shall be no delay. As a wall of sand built and plastered with care, last not even for 4 days. Likewise are the pleasure of mammon. Why art thou entangled in them, O ignorant rustic man? Even now understand, no harm is yet done. So utter thou the name of the Lord, the enemy of pride. Nanak says, O man, with the view to chasten thyself, I have loudly proclaimed it to thee. Surat 9th Guru, I have seen no friend in this world. The whole world is attached to their own comforts. In adversity, none is your companion. Thy wife, friends, sons, and relatives are all attached to wealth. When they see the man poor, they all forsake his company and flee. How should I say to this demented self of mine, who has attached affection to them? It has forgotten the praise of him who is the master of the meek and destroyer of all fear. As a dog's tail does not even straighten, same way the mind does not come round despite good many efforts made by me. Nanak says, O Lord, thou uphold the honor of thy own creed. I have uttered thy name. Surat 9th Guru, myself, thou hast not attached thyself to the Guru's teaching. What availeth thee to shave thy head and put on an ochre dyed garment? Abandoning truth, thou art clung to the falsehood and art wasting away thy life in vain. Practicing hypocrisy, thou fillest thy belly and thou sleepest like a beast. Thou